Alright, I'm back again to talk about what? I don't know, but now I'll show you what I'm doing here. What I did with my rolls. Some of the rolls, half of them are here, half of them are down in the other barn, and I wanted to keep as many up here as I possibly could, just because it gets a little nasty down there. And this is right next to my house. I mean, who doesn't like it to be easy? So that's really the main reason why I did it. It's just easier. Yeah. I mean, I'm lazy. What am I gonna say? So I piled all these rolls in front of my square bales there. I figured by the time I got done with this part, I would be sold. I had sold a lot of these rolls. Well, the squares are going so fast that I'm gonna probably wind up moving all of these over there when the time comes. But that's okay. It's still worth it. I can move them really fast. I move them two at a time, and with my, I don't know if you've seen, anyway. Yeah. And actually I'm fixing to load. That's what I'm doing now, and I can't do it one-handed, so there's no way. So anyway, I'm about to start taking hay. I'm gonna load it on the trailer, and for the feed store, and then I'm gonna I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe that was about the slowest pickup I've ever done on the bale. So it looks like there's not any hay in here, but there's over 6,000 bales in here. I know it don't look like it because it's a big barn. You can put 20,000 bales in here, so when you got 6,000 bales in here, it looks like there's nothing in here. Well, I think the glare off my glass is going to be hard to see anything out this way. Sorry for the video. Maybe I'll try this out. Let me wait till I get back. So maybe take the glare off, maybe not. Maybe not. There you go. You can see. Now. That's what I got left. And that's 6,000 barn. It's way back there. That's a third of the barn. Which is back there. So, anyway. Enough of comparing my barn size. Anyway. So I'm gonna do load the squares, which I probably already said, and load the rolls, which I already probably said. And those rolls over there are for my horses. I'm just gonna keep them on that trailer, that way I know to keep them separate. But man, you just can't. None of this is gonna look right because I don't do it this way. Oh man, stop. Go. No. Alright. I'm gonna shoot myself if I keep doing this. So anyway, I'm gonna load this thing, and then I'll come back and talk a little more. Lucky y'all. Alright, just wanted to show y'all. Pretty little skies out there. There's my load I loaded just now. And I wanted to show you what happened in this field. See how high this grass is, how much it left behind? I mean, it's tall. I don't know how you can tell, but you can see it's scraggly. Well, if you look right here, this is different, and I'll tell you why. There's really two reasons. It's because this stuff right here was cut to the north. I cut it in the north direction, that way, and this I cut to coming back this way to the south. Well, what happened was, when all our grass grows, mainly it's very heavy southern winds while it's growing, and so it tends to grow, towards the north, like lay over that way. So when you're cutting with it in that direction, it just doesn't. And let me rephrase this. When it gets thick and starts laying over, this is what happens. I mean, you're just not going to pick it clean. If somebody knows how to pick this clean, let me know. I'm sure y'all will. But that's, it wasn't the blades, and a huge part of this too is you can see like the blade, like the grooves where the blade's right in. Well, what happens is, another reason why it leaves so much is because I get those crawdad mounds in between my blades. When you know, as you're making a trip around the field, and back up this way, you can clean the blades out by the time you get back. And I checked it multiple times just to see how bad it was. It would be clogged every time I came around. I don't know how fast it clogged, but I know in one round it clogged back up again. And at that point, you just cut it how it is. Whatever it cuts it like is how it's going to be. And anyway, I better get rolling. I'm supposed to be at the feed store. I think I told y'all already, but I gotta take a load of rolls to the feed store. So, well, a load of squares and a load of rolls. It's been pretty hectic with other things I got going on, and trying to keep him supplied or keep him full. I mean, it's getting crazy. He's double selling everything. He's not. People are buying in double at this time of year what they normally do. So normally this time of year when I'd be taking 300 to 400 a week, it's more like 400 to 800 a week now. Is what he's selling. So I will be out soon of hay. I will be depressed. Probably won't make any videos after that because the depression will set in. So that was picked clean. That's what I did in September. I cut that in September. Right here at this portion, you can see out there a little bit of rye coming back, and it shouldn't, but it's gonna have to dress that next year again. That's one thing. I'll talk about that in just a second. So you can see right here is where the last video I was picking up hay. So for all you people who say I don't pick a field clean, even in 40 miles an hour wind, I pick a field clean. So anyway, so you can see it. Did the same thing here. You can see right there. See, that's a northern south cut, and it leaves it hairy, or whatever you want to call it, longer. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I don't even know what I was going to say. That's the guy across the street. Oh, he plants something there every year. He does. I don't know what they plant. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't claim to know much, so anyway, that's a New Holland cutter. You know, between the blades, it gets caked so bad it stops cutting properly. I don't know if a Deere does that, or a Ferg Massey, or whatever other brand, but my plan is to move to a Deere windrower if I can find a good deal. I'm looking more the lines of an R450. Yeah. Older one, you know, maybe just slightly less than 2,000 hours, or right at 2,000 or something like that, for, you know, 80 to 90,000. That's my range I want to try to stick to. Less than 90, I don't think I'd go over 90. Maybe if it was like 91 or so, I don't know. Anyway, but that's it. Head to the feed store, and I might do a little bit of video when I get there, just to, I don't know, BS some more. So I wanted to show you a little bit at the feed store. I don't film here too much. I don't know if I don't think he minds, but well, I haven't asked, so I won't show anything that. Anyway, at the feed store here, and they're taking that hay from me, and they're stacking it in here because it's already full up there at the front over there, so they sell it. He grabbed 5 wide with that claw. And I do mine 4 wide with my claw, but it works out great because it's still 20 bales to the trailer. It's 20 bales. So He only makes 4 grabs to take a layer off. It takes me 5 grabs to put a layer on and take one off. So anyway, feed store. They're taking my hay off here. I'll show you some of this stuff. I'm pretty proud of this stuff. It's some pretty good stuff. Even if I don't use this in a video, I'm gonna. I mean, yeah, this came out good. I wanted to show y'all down here how these crawdad mounts affect. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I don't know if you can see them. They're right there, right there. You can kind of see, you see the spots, it's kind of spotty out there. See all the little spots right there? Those are all crawdad mounts. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. All crawdad mounts. And this is why they're all crawdad mounts. Okay, you can see where it's smeared when I went across it with my cutter. Okay. It smears it and then it chokes in between the blades and yeah. Ah, here's a little guy that's already built back up again. Here's an example. Right there. That's what you get. Right there. Nice little crawdad mound, and when there's thousands of them out here, I mean you can see spots everywhere. And I mean it's all over the field. Especially in the very